Guys, what's up? It's Matt with 86 Gaming, and this is LG's Ultra Short Throw Mini Beam Projector, the PH450U. We're going to take a look at it. Now, I want to start this by saying, first of all, I'm no expert in projectors. I'm not the best. Now, I've done a lot of crash coursing myself through a couple things. DLPs, lasers, LEDs, the different lumens, how much you want for what distance, what kind of cast it is. I've looked into a lot of that, but I can't claim to be somebody that's done a lot with these. One of the things about this one, though, is I haven't seen any good reviews in English. There's one German guy, but I don't speak German. Mein Deutsch ist nicht sehr gut. But he looked really enthusiastic about it, and he was fun to watch. Now, he threw it around and juggled it, and I thought that was hilarious because I was like, man, that's just not, I can't just throw money around like that. But if you want to see a trick with it, there you go. There's your trick with it. Anyways, let's take a look at some of the things it can and can't do. I do use a projector as a daily driver for me for the living room entertainment, and it's the PF450U by LG. This is like a younger sibling, smaller brother to it. But again, I just haven't seen too many people out there to show comparisons of what it can do, what it looks like, and get a good opinion on it. Most of the videos that are on YouTube are when they were displaying it at a CES type of event where you were just walking around in a room and somebody was filming with a camera, so it doesn't really tell you much. And of course, they're commercials, which, no offense, LG, you kind of over-exaggerate the capabilities of your product sometimes with commercials. So I wanted to try and do as best I could using a 4K camera, a kit lens on a G7 here, to show the differences between low light, ambient light, daylight, and all that good stuff, so people could get an idea of what kind of image they're getting. And I'll talk about sort of the lighting situation as you see them in the video here. I believe I even got some comparisons with the PF1000U, and I'm pretty blown away by this for half the cost of what the PF1000U is. Anyways, guys, let's take a look at it. With a native resolution of 720p. Don't be dissuaded by that because that's an important thing to know. It upscales great to 1080p, as we'll see in some demos here. Out of the box comes with a laptop-esque type charging system here. Just if you've seen a laptop charger, then there you go. And a pretty basic remote with very simple functions on it. It's a DLP screen inside of the projector itself, which is digital light processing. Imagine like 1,000 tiny mirrors reflecting a beautiful image on it. So the speakers in the front are 1x1. They're both 1-watt speakers, 1x1 1-watt speakers. If that's a mouthful for you, there you go. And they actually sound pretty good if you're just using this on portable on the go. But I would recommend definitely using the 3.5 jack on the side or Bluetooth capabilities that it does possess in order to broadcast better sound to a speaker system. That's just my recommendation. Overall, I think it's a great design with a coax in the front for your TV box or any analog thing that you want to plug into it, whoever uses that anymore. You see the power button there on the left-hand side to that says on and off. You can either turn it on and off, obviously. I mean, once it's off, it's not charging. So if you leave it on to charge, then great. You'll have a little indicator light on top, which I'll show you here shortly, that lights up red, which is also a great directional pad. Here on the side, you have your one HDMI and one USB for power, and the 3.5 auto jack, as well as the focus wheel so that you can focus the image better. With adjustable feet on the bottom and a way to hang it from the ceiling or on the wall if you want, as you can kind of put this however you want. It's actually a pretty nice and well organized little device here. It's much smaller than the PF1000U that I use. With the focus wheel, definitely make sure that you take your time to focus it. Give it 5 minutes or so for the bulb to warm up for your first focus ever especially, and just try to take good care of that. Here's your standby light. It only uses about 0.5 watts on standby, and a directional pad, as you can see, up, down, left, right there, so that you can kind of go through the menu with just that one button, say you misplaced the remote. You got a nice protector over the screen here from where the mirror image is out, which is pretty awesome as well. And I like that because if dust gets on there, just take a microfiber cloth and kind of clean it off. Where I thought 450 lumens wouldn't be enough, I couldn't have been more wrong. I think that this is a pretty adequate projector, especially compared to my 1000 lumen ones that's also an ultra short throw. I set these side by side and we're going to do some comparison tests where I can kind of show you. What we do personally is we use an Amazon Fire Stick here with PlayStation View is how we watch TV. And I kind of just pulled up some stuff so that we could see what that looked like. It plugs into the USB to power it, HDMI to watch it, and there's your controller right there as well. So this is on first power up that we're going to be taking a look here at this beautiful blue screen of LG. LG's got a nice setup here, I think. This is a really great, small, portable, compact projector that can go on the go with 2.5 battery life, or 2.5 hour battery life. And this was really my first fire up, so it's not very in focus, and I didn't really focus it for most of this, just to be honest with you. Now it's sitting at about 97 to 100 inches, I believe, when I measured it on this wall right here. And this is actually the projector itself. When you see where the light switch is at the bottom and it fills up right there, that's how you can tell. That's how I'm telling. So this is with all lights on, just to kind of show a little bit of a difference here. We have two 75-watt bulbs behind me, a bunch of windows that are open with morning light coming in, as well as some Christmas lights around the side, and I'm about to turn the lights off. And we still have ambient lights, as you can see here, but the two 75-watt bulbs behind me that fill the room with light are now off. So if that gives you some kind of idea right there, there you go. As well as having great contrast ratio. And guys, I just gotta say that there's nothing that I can show you in a video or in a picture that really does a projector justice. You're gonna see scan lines, you're gonna kind of see the difference there, but that's just the nature of the beast trying to record this stuff, at least for me not being as skilled as I could be, I guess. This is the PH450U, and we're about to swap to the PF1000U right here, looking at Anna Werner and her university uproar, whatever was on. I was just recording, I didn't look at it. This guy always looks so serious. Look at him, he's all like, oh, we got some breaking news here. But anyways, we're going to jump right back to the PH450U. This is what it looks like again, and again at about 97 to 100 inches on the wall. So it's a really good looking picture, upscaled to 1080p from 720p. I think that there was no problem there with especially some of the ones I had tested. This is PF1000U again, and we're about to go back to the red dressed girl. There she is, and we're looking again at the PH450U. So one of the biggest things I learned is buying a projector is not always as easy as it should be. A lot of them have the wrong resolution stated, not necessarily the wrong resolutions, but to lead you to believe that the native resolution is one thing. They'll say it can produce this image, and there's just things you got to look at to be aware with that. Now, I trust LG because I use the PF1000U, and in conclusion, I would say that this is a great option. If I weren't using that, I'd probably spend money on this and buy it for myself. I bought a cheap one before from YKS Industries. It was a little unbranded LED 86 one, and I was completely, thoroughly disappointed in it, and I returned it. But this is definitely one that I would say is good if you're in the projector market with a native resolution of 720p, upscale 1080p looks great to me. I don't have any issues with it, and I sit back and I'm watching it at 87 inches, and I think that that's great. It can go a little bit further, but just keep in mind as you pull a projector out more, you kind of get the blur around the edges, so that could or could not be a problem for you. Just one last quick note to mention about it, if I didn't already say while we were looking at it, the focus wheel on it, it's important to know that it's not as simple as just going up and down with a focus wheel. You need to make really small increments to kind of find that perfect boundary. And also one other thing I learned while I was looking at projectors, let the bulb warm it up for a minute before you start trying to focus it. Give it a good 5 minutes of letting the bulb heat up and then focus the lens. You want to do that afterwards. You don't want to try to focus it right out as soon as you turn it on. So really cool, battery operated, portable, 2.5 hours with good eco settings on there, and you can just take it upstairs, link it to a little Bose mini link or something, and be able to have great sound and a nice little projector experience, and that's awesome. Or just leave it plugged in your theater room, your little man cave, wherever you want it, your bedroom, where you can get some good low light and watch it and enjoy it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this. I hope I was able to help somebody with it. I'm no real amazing authority on projectors, and I know this. So if you have any input or want to say anything, leave it down below. I'm always interested in the feedback. You may be somebody that's a projector connoisseur that could tell me a lot more than I already know about it. But again, I just wanted to get something out there so people could see it, because I was really surprised there was nothing on YouTube that I could find, at least in English, that really showed something. Anyways, guys, have a great day, night, whatever it is, and I'll see you in the next video that I do.